There's something people always get wrong about Kobe Bryant. They point to the 81-point game, or the 2003 season where every part of his skill set was polished like a blade, or the 35-point scoring title in 2006 when he looked more like a video game character than a human being. But here's the truth no one likes to say out loud. The most dangerous version of Kobe Bryant wasn't the one scoring the most. It was the one nobody talks about. The version of Kobe who had seen everything, suffered everything, learned everything, and came back to dominate the league in a way that didn't just win games, it won respect. So today we're digging into the real story behind Kobe's true prime. The one fans felt more than they understood. The one the numbers don't fully show. The one players still talk about in whispers. Let's start from the beginning, before the Mamba existed. Kobe entered the league with something you can't teach: a certainty that greatness wasn't optional. He was 17 years old. He didn't start games. He barely played at times, but he still made the All-Star team at 19, the youngest All-Star starter ever. Even then, Kobe wasn't just playing basketball. He was studying the game, breaking it down, watching film until morning, asking veterans questions they didn't even know how to answer. But for all his brilliance, he was young. Too young to lead a team. Too young to control a locker room. Too young to carry a franchise that already had a giant Shaquille O'Neal. During their first championship together in 2000, Kobe played his role. He trusted the system. He deferred when he needed to. He supported Shaq. But he wasn't Kobe yet. Not the Kobe the world remembers. Not the Kobe players feared. That version was still being built. But greatness doesn't wait forever. And it didn't have to, because the league was about to meet the second form of Kobe Bryant. The 2001 playoffs were the first time people whispered, is Kobe actually better than Shaq? And Shaq himself said it. Y'all keep saying Kobe's the best in the league right now. He's trying to be the best ever. Kobe averaged 29 points in those playoffs, dominating both ends of the floor like a veteran assassin against the Spurs. The best defensive team in basketball, Kobe averaged 33 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. He wasn't just attacking. He was dissecting reading coverages like he could see the future. For the first time, Kobe felt unstoppable. But something still wasn't complete. He had the skill, he had the fire, he had the athleticism, but he didn't yet have the balance, the emotional control, the leadership, the discipline. Those were things only time and pain could give him. Kobe Bryant himself said in 2003, "My game was complete." He meant it. The footwork was perfect. The mid-range was unstoppable. The handles were tightened. The defense was suffocating. The shot-making was supernatural. He went on a streak of 16 straight 30-point games, then 9 straight 40-point games. He hit numbers the league hadn't seen since Michael Jordan. But here's the problem. A complete game doesn't mean a complete player. Kobe could destroy any defense by himself, but he couldn't yet elevate everyone around him. He wasn't ready to guide broken teammates, wasn't ready to lead grown men, wasn't ready to put ego aside in crucial moments. Kobe in 2003 was the perfect weapon, but not the perfect leader. And deep down, he knew it. That version was sharp, but not yet wise. His real prime required more than dominance. It required evolution. After Shaq left something inside, Kobe cracked open. He wasn't going to be overshadowed. He wasn't going to be questioned. He wasn't going to be forgotten. He created the Black Mamba, not as a nickname, but as a survival tool. And in this era, Kobe did the impossible. He became the greatest individual scorer of his generation. 35.4 points per game in 2006, 27 games with 40 or more points, a 62-point game in 3 quarters, and then the 81-point masterpiece, 81. The kind of performance that melts television cameras, the kind of night where a human being becomes myth. But even that, Kobe the scoring god wasn't his final form because the burden was too heavy. His teammates weren't ready. The Lakers weren't contenders. Kobe could win games by himself, but he couldn't win a championship alone. He needed something he didn't have yet. Trust, and trust takes time. The loss to the Celtics in 2008 broke something in Kobe, but it also built something new. He joined Team USA for the Beijing Olympics and became the leader America needed. Players like LeBron, Wade, Melo, all of them said Kobe set the tone. He woke up at 4 a.m. He worked out until his feet bled. He treated practice like Game 7. He showed what commitment actually means. Something clicked. Kobe realized leadership wasn't about intimidation. It was about elevation. He began texting teammates with instructions, sending film clips at 2 a.m., teaching them moves, guiding their emotions, building their confidence. Kobe matured, not just as a scorer, not just as a defender, but as a man. This was the final ingredient he was missing, and when the 2009 season arrived, everything came together. If every version of Kobe was a different evolution, 2009, Kobe was the final form. He didn't need 40-point streaks. He didn't need to jump over defenders. He didn't need to force anything. He simply took over games, quietly, methodically, inevitably. This version of Kobe didn't have weaknesses. Skill perfect. Footwork flawless. IQ decades ahead. Defense still elite. Leadership masterful. Composure absolute. Clutch automatic. His teammates played their best basketball ever because Kobe allowed them to. He trusted them. He guided them. He elevated them. This wasn't Kobe trying to prove he was great. This was Kobe proving he was complete. In the 2009 playoffs, Kobe averaged 30.2 points, 5.3 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.7 steals, less than 3 turnovers per game. Against Utah, he was controlled and relentless. Against Houston, he was brilliant and surgical. Against Denver, he was unstoppable. Then came the finals. Against the Magic Game 1, Kobe drops 40. Game 2, he puts up 29 and 8 assists. Game 4, he scores 32. Game 5, he finishes with 30 to close out the series. He didn't just win the championship, he won the championship as the unquestioned leader. No Shaq, no safety net, no excuses. This was the championship he wanted more than any other. He earned Finals MVP not because of stats alone, but because the world finally saw the complete Kobe Bryant. Here's the truth. NBA fans rarely acknowledge. The best version of a superstar isn't always the highest scoring version, or the most athletic version, or even the most entertaining version. The best version is the one that can win. Sacrifice lead, dominate and elevate everyone around him. 2009, Kobe was all of that. He was the general, the teacher, the scorer, the defender, the closer, the leader, the mentor. The Mamba not angry, but enlightened. He'd learned every lesson the hard way. He had burned, rebuilt, and risen. This wasn't the Kobe who tried to conquer everything by force. This was the Kobe who could control everything with wisdom. Later in his career, Kobe admitted something powerful. At this point, nothing surprises me. I've seen every coverage, every trap, every defensive scheme. My experience pays the dividends now. This wasn't arrogance, it was enlightenment. He knew exactly who he was, exactly what he could do, exactly how to lead. Experience didn't slow him down, it made him deadly. He wasn't fighting the game, he was guiding it. Kobe's true prime didn't happen when his body was at its peak. It happened when his mind was. Evolution shows us something bigger than basketball. Skill matters, hard work matters, talent matters, pain matters, but wisdom, leadership, and purpose. That's what makes someone unstoppable. 2009. Kobe wasn't just the best version of Kobe. He was the version every player fears, the one who knows exactly who he is and exactly what he came to do. So when was Kobe Bryant truly in his prime? Not 2003, not 2006, not even his MVP year. His real prime was 2009, the year he blended fire and control, rage and focus, skill and wisdom, strength and calm. The year he became a leader, a champion, a legend. The year the Mamba wasn't just born, he was perfected. Rest in peace, Mamba. Your legacy still teaches us every day. Thank you for watching.